one, this is Archive 12, and today we have a new Divide's music song. This is Divide's Joker song, Smile For Me, featuring Oricadia. Now, we've heard Divide cover a couple DC heroes, including Superman, Batman, and specifically Death in the Family, Red Hood. I don't know how he's going to approach Joker, however, because Joker is an incredibly complicated character in a variety of different ways, regardless of which universe you're talking about. And I know how other people have approached Joker with their raps and songs. I'm very curious to see how Divide and Oricadia decided to touch this. I also know that Oricadia posted that this is their favorite feature of the year that they've been on. Like, this is the one that they so far have deemed to be their favorite feature of all the songs that Ori's been part of so far. So that's kind of interesting. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing it, I will be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started. I like the sinister vibe so far.
Welcome to my mind. It's a carnival of madness. You're running out of time. I can taste it in your sadness.
I like how once we got past the this part, like all of these I think have been almost in order of the covers that Joker's been featured in. I don't know if this one was the third cover that Joker was in, but I know the first two. I'm pretty sure those two were the first two covers that Joker was in, like DC Comics wise. This is starting out to be very calm and sinister, but very calm. I'm actually kind of surprised, but I don't think it's going to stay that way.
Welcome to my mind. It's a carnival of madness. You're running out of time. I can taste it in your sadness. So smile for me. Smile for me. The blade takes a corner. Am I getting warmer? The punchline is just what you ordered. I'll take your breath away.
I was not expecting that. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind that. He kind of kicked me in the teeth with that switch up. Holy crap. That was clever. I'll be honest, like, this was so melodic and orchestrated so well, and then all of a sudden it flipped. I kind of see the design direction that Divide has gone, at least in this first little bit here. I kind of see where he's going with this.
The blade takes a corner. Am I getting warmer? The punchline is just what you ordered. I'll take your breath away. Crown in despair. Why don't you give me a smile? I can meet you halfway there.
I knew that had to be in there. I know this is obviously based on like comics and games and potentially like animation Joker, but I figured that the "Why So Serious" from Heath Ledger's Joker had to be in here somewhere. I don't know why, but it's kind of like how when you do a Toto song from Jujutsu Kaisen, you kind of have to mention that he claps a lot. You know, it's just one of those things that has become synonymous with Joker. Whether or not you like Heath Ledger's Joker or not, personally, he's not my personal favorite. I will die on the hill that Mark Hamill is the best Joker. And then after that, probably Jack Nicholson. But I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker was fine, I guess. But it's become synonymous with Joker at this point because of Heath Ledger's performance. That Why So Serious is just linked to the character. So I kind of expected that somewhere. I wasn't sure where, but I kind of expected it somewhere.
Welcome to my mind. It's a carnival of madness. You're running out of time. I can taste it in your sadness. So smile for me. Smile for me. What doesn't kill you makes you revel. Some strange ways. Me and you, we keep it level. Dance to the rhythm of crime each day. Here we're the same. Two birds of a feather.
The sound design is incredible. I understand now. I'm rewinding it all the way back to Oricadia's beginning. I understand now why Ori said this was their favorite feature of the season. The design for this section is insane. I don't even know where he starts. We're gonna do here. And also that like it's so simple, but it fits so well. Like, okay, so like one of the things that I like about like the Joker raps that I've heard, regardless of what Joker rap it happens to be, is that there is always this chaotic element to it. Because of the fact that like raps go a lot faster than songs like this, there's always this chaotic element, which fits the Joker to a T. But I don't feel like those kind of songs, while they capture the energy of the Joker, I don't feel like those kind of songs capture the psychology of the Joker. And that's where I feel like this song is working best, is capturing the mindset of the Joker. The only other song about the Joker that I feel like actually captures it properly, there's two. DPS's Joker rap about Arthur Fleck's Joker, aka, you know, Joaquin Phoenix's version of the Joker. And Miracle Sound's Joker song, the name of it is escaping me right now. But I feel like those two songs specifically capture a good amount of psychology of the Joker. But I mean, with DPS's, he's limited to only the Joker movie. Miracle Sound does a little bit better job capturing of Joker psychology with Batman specifically. And that's where I got my idea for my music video for that song. I actually created a music video ages ago, like 6 or 7, maybe 8 years ago on my other channel, Arc Studios, focused on Mark Hamill's version of the Joker. And the Joker song, I guess is just the name of it, now that I think about it. But anyway, I used that to capture the psychology of the Joker with Batman. And I always associate that song with the Joker mixed with Batman. This song right here feels like it's digging deeper into the Joker psychology better than any other song that I've heard so far. This song feels like it's really encompassing the mindset, the character of the Joker, specifically from the games and the animations. Like, I don't feel like this would work well with any of the live action versions of the Joker, because the one thing about the live action versions of any of the Batman supervillains is that they don't capture the chaotic element that is present in the animated forms, in the games or the cartoons. Something about the live action, it gets lost in translation when it comes to trying to capture the chaotic nature of every Batman villain. I don't think a single one has properly done a character properly, or has managed to portray a character properly. Maybe the Batman's Riddler, but even then, that's a newer take on the Riddler, so not really. And the Riddler is sort of a nebulous character. It's been redone multiple times. Joker, on the other hand, we have not seen a proper live-action Joker that really encompasses what you see in the cartoons and the comics and the games. Like, you don't see that in any of the live-action Jokers, no matter how hard they've tried. So this feels like it's digging into the mind of that specific type of Joker, the ones that you see in the games and the animation and the comics, and it's capturing it in a way that to date has not really been really explored. So I'm really grateful that this is mostly focused on those Jokers, because I feel like that's the best portrayal of the Joker is all of those. So yeah, no, I feel like this is very faithful to the character. Very, very faithful.
What doesn't kill you makes you rebel in some strange ways. Me and you, we keep it level. Dance to the rhythm of crime each day. You hear that we're the same. Two birds of a feather. You have a call to break.
I will say, though, the brief flash of the Batman who laughs, I feel like that's a little disingenuous to this being a Joker song, because the Batman who laughs is not specifically Batman Joker. That's like a completely different entity, honestly. People just sum it up as Batman Joker, but there have been Batman Jokers before. And I don't feel like the Batman who laughs really fits that vibe very well. It's a completely different, that's a completely different character. It's a completely different like take on the idea of a Batman Joker, to an extent that I don't feel like it truly deserves to be considered a Joker. Not in the sense that the Joker is. So I guess I take a little bit of issue with that in the video. Unless that's hinting that Divide might be doing a Batman Who Laughs song, which could be very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I know that a lot of people feel like the Batman Who Laughs has been a little overdone in recent years, but I find the idea of the character to be fascinating, and I wouldn't mind seeing someone touch on that. I know that DPS has done that twice, and he's done a really good job of it. I wouldn't mind seeing what Divide can do after hearing this song, honestly. And maybe, like, kind of tying Reclaim, his Batman song, into this one a little bit for that one. Just an idea, just putting it out there.
I'm past for half. Won't change. Nowhere to start. Welcome to my mind. It's a carnival of madness. You're running out of time. I can taste it in your
I wasn't expecting to see the Batman Samurai animation in this, honestly.
sadness. Say smile for me, smile for me, smile for me, smile for me.
That was absolutely insane. Literally. The music production, the lyrical composition, the vocal performance from both of these artists. Just everything about this is, it's perfect. It's perfect to truly dig into the character of the Joker. This, my God, just wow. Holy crap. I am at a loss for for how I truly feel about that, because of all DC, I don't like many DC characters. I honestly don't. I feel like Marvel does a better job of like grounding some of its characters, where DC just kind of like goes off the rails. I'm not saying Marvel doesn't at times. It certainly does, but like DC tends to like, that's the norm for DC. Batman has always been one of my favorite characters because of the fact that their character, like his characters, both him and his rogues gallery and his apprentices, always feel more grounded than most of the other DC characters. And of those, of the DC villains, Joker is my favorite. Batman's my favorite DC hero, and Joker's my favorite DC villain. I love their dynamic. I love the complicated nature of these guys. I love the fact that the Joker is an enigma, and yet at the same time, he is exactly what he is. He presents himself exactly the way he wants to present himself. Like, I could go on, but like, the Joker is my favorite DC villain, and I'm really, really happy that this came out the way that it did, and that Divide chose to focus on things the way that he chose. And I'm glad that Oricadia decided to jump on this, because everything here was phenomenal. Just phenomenal. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am ArcAlpha12, and I will see you in the next video.